Hi. For our last segment in the reference video of finding our sources, I would like to address three types of resources that you may not have thought of: newspapers, periodicals, or often referred to as magazines, and almanacs. I want to talk just briefly about how they're each organized, and then help you learn how to identify which source might have what you need and how you actually go about looking at that source. So we'll start with the periodical. Here's a magazine that is a children's magazine called Cobblestone. It's a history magazine. This particular issue has a theme, and it's called Benjamin Franklin. So let's suppose that you were going to do a research project on Benjamin Franklin. You would go to the table of contents at the front of the magazine, where it has all the different features listed. Notice it has departments, and that's something that they have in every issue. That's probably not what you need to be looking for as you hunt for actual resources or research. But if you wanted to find out about Ben's boyhood, My Boston Boyhood on page 4 might be a good place to go. But really, we have decided we want to focus the research on Benjamin Franklin's inventions. So we go through and look at all the different topics and finally come upon Ben, Chess, and the French, and searching for Franklin, and experimenting with electricity. That begins on page 30. And if we go there, we will find that it shares an experiment you can do at home, and then talks about how Ben Franklin invented many things for his own personal use, and proceeds to talk about the different inventions that he created in different parts of his life. So hopefully, looking at the beginning of the magazine and narrowing down which part of it you want to look for, will help you find what you need. Let's suppose we want to expand our research to a timeline of inventions and look at where Ben's inventions fit in the scheme of inventing. And that's where an almanac would be helpful. Remember, I told you earlier, almanacs are books of facts, and they're often updated yearly. So if we go to the index, which is at the back of the book, everything's listed alphabetically, and we go to the I's for inventions and find out that inventions and inventors are listed on 224 to 231, and within there we can also find a timeline. So sure enough, here's all kinds of timelines and facts about inventions. Finally, the newspaper. This is a daily newspaper, and inventions happen every day. They may be reported in the paper, they may not. But one good place to look is at the index of the newspaper, usually on the front page. In this particular case, it's at the bottom in a little square. It says index, and it's listed in sections. We have the business section, the comics, deaths, editorial, features, the lottery, markets, sports, and TV. Since we're looking for an invention that probably would have to do with business, let's check out the business section, which is in B4. So the first section of the paper is usually referred to as A, and as you can see, this section is labeled B, And now we're going to go to page 4. And sure enough, we're at the business section. And as we look through the section, we found that just yesterday, an LG TV that was 55 inches and has ultra high definition resolution with more than 8 million pixels was announced at the Consumer Electronics Gadget Show. It's going to have the ability to talk to iPhones, iPads, and iPod touches through Bluetooth. So that would be in the business section and might be a nice addition to our report on inventions. I hope this has helped you explore many different types of sources, and I look forward to seeing and hearing what you choose for your project.